Hello, my fellow rushers. How are you doing today? King Rex here, and today we're back with another challenge. And this one is gonna be tough, let me tell you that. The challenge is, can you beat Kingdom Rush Vengeance on Impossible mode with only Dark Knights? Let's find out. But of course, before we begin, we have to explain what are the rules for the challenge. Well, the first rule is we can only use these bad boys, the Dark Knights. Nobody else is allowed. Rule number 2, we have to beat the main campaign, which is from level 1 to level 16. Rule number 3 is we have to play on Impossible mode throughout the whole game, which is already set in. And as far as rule number 4 is considered, beat all of the levels, on the main campaign of course, with 3 stars, just to make it even more difficult. Can the Dark Knights push through, or will they fall? Well, without any further delay, let's get right into it! Well, as far as the first level is considered, it's a joke. There's nothing, man. It's easy. I mean, look at it. What's the difficult part about it? I mean, granted, I have all the upgrades, so, you know, it's a little bit easier than it should be, but whatever. Like, who cares, man? I'm not a professionalist in this game after all. I'm pretty good at it, but I'm not professional. The only issue that I have with this game, though, I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again, is the pacing. Hence why the video is on, like, 4 times the speed, I think. And even with the 4 times speed, it still is, like, 30 minutes long, so you definitely will need a snack for this one. I mean, this challenge was actually pretty interesting because since I did my Impenetrable Wall challenge, I really started to love the Dark Knights even more. Because before that, I was really split in between the Dark Knights and the Swamp Monster. I mean, granted, the Swamp Monster is just awesome because, you know, if you have multiple of them with the Blinding Liquid all the way up to tier 3, you pretty much have a perma stun on groups of enemies. Like, what there's not to like? It has insta-kills, man. Enormous range, shoots pretty good. Well, the attack speed is a little bit iffy, alright. It's a little bit iffy. But still, it's a really good tower. But now we're testing the Dark Knights. And if you wanna see the Swamp Monster, or as another certain YouTuber likes to call it, the Shrek Tower, you can go check him out. I'll link his channel into the description so you can watch some more amazing content. Now here, what do we have? Nothing. These engineers, they're easy. The cars, also easy. But however, there's gonna be an issue that's gonna arrive later on. But for now, the flying enemies. That's pretty much it. The flying enemies are an issue, but for now, they are not. Now, let's drink some beer. Let's get some power. Whoops. We overdo it a little bit. You know, our guy just fall over. Well, that was unfortunate. He's not gonna see the victory because he's damn drunk. Anyway, here we have the flying enemies, man. They are a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. They are pretty difficult. I mean, in the first world, they're not all that difficult. Or area, or zone, whatever you wanna call it. They're not all that difficult. They have like, only like, I don't know, 54 health I guess on like Impossible mode, which is nothing. So yeah, they're not as problematic. And here on the last wave we have like 12 or something, so there's gonna be quite a few of them coming in. But can we take them down? Well, yes we can. It's easy. Look at it. Is that supposed to be difficult? It's not. Now for these Geomancers though, oof, they tripled their own health. They took a fat load of steroids, put it in their ass and got triple health. But still we take them down. The Dark Knights come victorious. But now for the Mecha Boys. Can we deal with the Mecha Boys, man? Ooh, they're gonna be interesting. I mean, so far the Dark Knights are good. I've upgraded them to have insta-kill, but unfortunately they're not getting their insta-kill. Come on, Dark Knights, yes, there you go. They got double insta-kill, which means nothing. However, we got a few flying enemies to the bottom, but, you know, we deal with them. The Chombots, the Chompo Rompers, we just teleport them with all luck. Who's honestly not my personal favorite pick, but, you know, I want to show him off a little bit, because I rarely play with him. Even though people use him and they say sometimes he's good thanks to his teleport, you know, you can potentially stall enemies infinitely. I don't know, he's just not my type of hero, man. He's a little iffy. I would prefer Azure over Olok any day. For now, we have to deal with these engineers though. The engineers are getting a lot. We have a lot of engineers at the top. We cannot allow them to get close to these mecha boys, otherwise they're gonna repair them and, you know, they're gonna get fixed. And we have to kill them again, which sucks. For now, the Dark Knights, they're keeping them up. They're shooting themselves, which is awesome. Nice. And the last mecha boy will go down. Oh no! He died before he got the insta-kill. That's so sad. No, Dark Knight, no! Oh, that was... So... Alright. Enough of that. Now, before we get to the boss, one of the easiest bosses in the game, by the way, well, what are the Dark Knights? Because some of you may not play this game or may not know about the Dark Knights and how good they are, which you should try their freaking free tower. But basically what they are, well, they have 312 health, if I'm not mistaken, which is quite a big chunk of health. They have 13 to 39 attack, so a little inconsistent on the attack, but still, it's a pretty decent. And whopping 75% physical armor. 75%. That's a crap ton of resistance. That's more resistance than the Doom Tank. That's more resistance than Jack-o'-lantern. Like, they're basically the tankiest unit in the game. No cloaking on that one. They just are. I mean, their abilities are pretty interesting though. The Brutal Strike gives them 6% chance to insta-kill. 12% if both of them are attacking the same target, which is awesome. And yeah, the other abilities are cool. The Armor of Thorns, it reflects damage every time they get hit. The enemy receives 45 physical damage, which is nice. And they also get a shield that makes them invulnerable for a few seconds, which is cool. Now for the boss. Ooh. There's a big reason why I'm using Junpei Man, his heal. If it wasn't for his heal, we will be dead. He ends up healing the Dark Knights just enough to keep them up. And this boss pretty much gets almost perma-stun, man. Like, he's barely making any progress. Like, look at this. Look at this! He's not moving. Granted, the mecha boys are end up screwing it up a little bit, but we insta-killed him with our chainsaw swords. I don't know how you turn a sword into a chainsaw, but whatever. We still take down the first boss. We're making progress. Now, let's listen to some cool music. Oh, it's over. Alright, now we switch to the dragons, man. We have to use the 3 dragons. And if you've never been cheap in order to use them, well, you have to see it, man. They're awesome. These dragons are really, really cool. And now for this part. Well, what do we have here? Well, we have like over 2,000 gold, man. Jesus, that's so easy. So because I have all that much money, what do I do? Well, you're probably thinking, just get more units, because why not? Well, we're still getting more gold, Jesus. Well, let's just get insta-kills for the lows. We don't need it, man. This level is so easy. Like, look at it. What is the difficult part about it? There's nothing. Nothing is difficult. Well, no, actually there is. These wyverns. Because even the dragons, the almighty dragons, takes between 2 and 3 attacks in order to kill one wyvern. And they're coming in swarms, right from the get-go. Well, not from the get-go, they come in like wave 10, but once they start coming, man, it seems like they never stop. They're awful. And as you saw there, oof, I was a little bit worried because look at that, look at how close that was. But in the end, we pushed her. And we still get the 3 stars, which is the important part. Now for these Elsa rejects, well, they're not that difficult. The Dark Knights do a little bit of micro here and there and take them down. And now we have to worry about them coming in both ways. Yeah, they come in from the top mostly, but they also come on the bottom, as you can see here. Well, not really, the bottom I guess is the middle path technically, because you have the bottom one on wave 8. I don't know. Anyway, what are we gonna do? Well, with Beersad's OP ability, it ends up being pretty well. I mean, look at it. We're doing a pretty good job. You just have to time it properly, man. If you don't time your abilities properly, then it's going down. Let's just say that. So yeah, the ice witches not as much of an issue. We have a lot of huntresses on the middle path, but we take them down with some micro, and yeah. Now we have a lot of ice witches, Nanak warbears, and generally a big swarm on the bottom. Can we do it? Can we succeed? Well, let's find out. There's a lot of ice shards, but we end up killing them the Dark Knights with their armor of thorns ends up shredding the Ice Witches. Now for the Neck Warbears, it's a lot more lucky or chance based, I suppose, because you know it's only 6% chance. So whenever we get the insta kill, we did it. Well, we actually did it. That was kind of underwhelming now, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, for the most part, it wasn't as difficult. Like, so far I've been loving Vengenace. He's pretty decent. I mean, in comparison to the other dragons, he may not seem as good, because, you know, you have the OP Ice Cold with his Frozen Breath and the Bow of Doom and the ability to freeze everything. You have Merlin that gives, like, 20% bonus damage. She has insta-kill, she has AoE insta-kill, man. Like, what there's not to like? But for Vengenace, there isn't all that much. There's only two things that make him outstanding from the other heroes. His passive ability, which allows him to generate extra gold. But it's not by all that much, it's like 2, maybe 4, I don't know. I don't know the exact number, but it's somewhere around like between 2 and 5 extra gold or something like that. So it's not very much, but if you get a lot of enemies near him and you kill them simultaneously somehow, maybe with like a Soul Crush or ability, that's gonna be pretty interesting, right? Oh yeah, it's going to be. And yeah, his special ability also, which damages the whole screen, doing 180 damage to everybody, so it can potentially insta-kill a lot of weak enemies. And by the time we're done, we already beat this level. And Ingvar runs away again. He's afraid of the Dark Knights. Oh, what's happening here? We actually lost lives? Yeah, we ended up losing some lives here and there. It was a little annoying. Vengenace ended up dying on me, so a couple of wyverns ended up leaking, which was pretty sad. So, out of sheer embarrassment, I didn't want to show you. And now we have another baby Droder coming in, but he's not gonna get through. Nothing is gonna get through. We're gonna push it, and we're gonna succeed in this awful level. Like, the first time when I played this game, this level was ridiculously tough for some reason. Maybe I wasn't skilled enough, maybe there was some weird things going on, but I don't know. I was pretty bad at it for some reason. But the main issue is definitely the wyverns. These goddamn wyverns, they come in swarms like really quickly. You have ground enemies on top of that, and it's just the difficulty reeks. And unfortunately, man, one stupid wyvern got through. No! Restart. Rage quit. I hate it. I hate it when I'm freaking wyvern. Curse you, wyvern, for sneaking to my defense. That's the issue, man. That's the issue with these type of strategies, or challenges, to be more correct. The issue is flying enemies. Always. I don't care about these frost giants, we're gonna tank them to death and insta-kill them, that's it, that's obvious. But the flying enemies? Nope, they're just gonna run by. And that's why we have to use Ice Cold, because his group-based true damage with the slowdown is just delicious. So yeah, Ice Cold ends up saving us. He preserves the NOL. Hence why, in my opinion, he's the best hero in the game, man. I mean, I haven't done a review on him yet, but don't worry, it's coming. It's coming at one point. Eventually I'll show it. And, yep, we take it down. Now for this one I wanted to switch the dragons a little bit. I want to try out Merlin. And Merlin, honestly, she's probably the most fun out of the 3 dragons, because of her passive ability, but the issue is that she doesn't give the boost to barrack units. And the only exception is the Swamp Thing, because it's technically a tower. Like, it's kind of like in between an archer and a barrack unit, so for some reason it affects him, which is cool. But for the Dark Knights, unfortunately, they don't get their damage boost, which is pretty sad. But her true damage blood is amazing. The fact that she has an insta-kill is cool as well. But her special ability has an AoE insta-kill, which is OP, as you can see here. 2 frost giants, get him out of the photo. Get him out of the picture, man. We don't want to deal with him. Uh-oh. What happened? Oops. I was supposed to edit this part out. Awkward. Anyway. Beside that awkwardness, what do we have? So far so good, right? Yeah, indeed it is. It is very good. However, we have to fight Joku, double dragons. She's coming for us. She wanna tear us apart, but she cannot. We're gonna beat her, we're gonna bombard her to death with our cannons. However, can we survive the waves of wyverns? These damn wyverns! Can we survive them? I don't know. Merlin is doing pretty good for now, but is she gonna keep it up? Can she keep up the wyverns? There's 2 of them! No! One of them got through! Uh-oh! We're starting to lose lives, guys! No, that's not good. Another wyvern! No! God damn you, wyvern! No, he didn't leak. For a moment I thought he leaked. I would have been so pissed. No! Damn it! So many of them just got through. That was so disappointing. And they still got a... Jesus, stop it! It's hurting my soul. Oh, thank you. Ah, that hurt my soul, man. Even though I beat the level, it didn't count. It doesn't count because of the rules. But that was so hard to watch for me, man. I mean, if you don't really care about preserving like 3 stars, I guess you don't really care. But because of my habit, that just tore through my soul straight away. That just hurts to watch. So many wyverns just leaked. But now we're gonna get revenge. And who to deliver the revenge better than Ice Cold? After all, he is the son of Joku, if you didn't know. You can just read his description, it says it all. He was basically a son of Joku, but he was aggressive and he was attacking people. And because of that, she ended up imprisoning him in a deep layer of ice until, we came up and were like, you know what, bro? We're gonna help you out to get revenge on your mother for imprisoning you for God knows how many years. But for that, you have to be on our team, right? And he was like, sure. I mean, probably their discussion went a little bit darker and, more diplomatized, but I don't know. Whatever. Let's just get into the fight. Let's get again. Alright, Joku, we're gonna get revenge. You annoying, bad parent. How can you lock your child away? That's such a bad parenting method. And now you're gonna be punished for being a bad parent. By your own child. How fitting. Ice Cold is gonna shred you to pieces. He's gonna get his revenge. And he's gonna put you down to the pits of freezing hell. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my revenge. For all of these stupid baby wyverns who ended up leaking last time. We're gonna get my revenge. I'm gonna get my revenge today. Oh boy, is it gonna be tough. For now, no, actually isn't. It isn't tough. Why? Because of Ice Cold. Thanks to him, he ends up keeping it up. He ends up destroying these wyverns. And, for the rest, we're doing pretty well. I end up freezing everything just to wait for the cannon. And the cannon to go... Yep. Well, it was easy. After all. And now we have to fight the infamous mini-boss, Joe Jenkins! Come here, boy. Come here to the slaughter of the Dark Knights. Can the Dark Knights take down Joe Jenkins on impossible mode without hero intervention? Let's find out. It's a little bit boring, man. I mean... Come on, Dark Knights. Yep, there it is! With a whopping insta-kill. Double insta-kill, actually. Which means nothing, because, you can insta-kill the same enemy twice. But whatever, we end up insta-killing him with our chainsaw swords. Still, I don't know how that works, man. How can you turn a physical weapon like this sword into a chainsaw? Does he have some sort of engine into him? I don't know. It's weird, but whatever. It's cool nonetheless. And they look pretty dope when they do the insta-kill, man. You hear that? Something like that. It's pretty cool. Although I end up leaking 1 life, which is kinda sad, especially on this easy-ass level. But, I end up underestimating the hunting eagles because they're fast. And whatever, we still have three stars. However, here we end up leaking to another one, which was pretty annoying, not gonna lie. I officially hate these stupid birds. But whatever, thanks to Beersat, because, I decided, you know what, let's get back to Beersat, man. He has been pretty good so far, let's get back to him and see how he's gonna do. And so far he's been keeping it up pretty well. His ability is really good for cleaning up these hunting eagles. Because there are a lot of them, and on this level they come out pretty quickly, you have no reaction time, which is kind of annoying. But in the end, we're doing pretty well. And the Lyra Swift Wind, just like in the original Kingdom Rush, does absolutely nothing. Which, by the way, I mean, in the original Kingdom Rush, did anybody ever use Alara Swiftwind, like, legitimately? Because the only time I've ever used her was for the lows, because it was like, you know what, she's so bad, might as well try her on, like, Pandemonium low. And, spoiler alert, I end up dying in a horrible death, because Alara Swiftwind is trash. And if you want to convince me otherwise, comment down below something cool about her, but I don't think she has any redeeming qualities. Like, the cat is just not good. Even though in the Steam version the cat has a little bit more damage, it's just and her double attack is just So yeah, Alara, get out, man. Get out, girl. You're not worthy. Now for this part. Ooh, it's getting challenging, man. Finally some excitement. Look at this. Look at all these high sorcerers. Oh my god, they're starting to pile up, man. I don't know if I can handle it. Ooh, they're getting a lot, and there's 2 more coming in. Jesus, can you stop? It's time to stop. No, another troop captain is getting out. A troop captain is getting out. Can we take him down? No, he's out of blinking. And this guy thinks, no, 70 hearts, damn it. Now I have to do it again. And in order for my nerves to stay stable, we're gonna use Ice Cold, because Ice Cold is awesome and he can shred through everything. F to these swarms of enemies. Ice Cold's OP breath. We're gonna destroy them. We're gonna freshen their breath. Yeah! Get out of my league, man. Get off my lawn. These house, get out, house. We don't need ya. Inskill it. Yeah! With the chainsaw swords. Chainsaw swords! Yeah! Alright, we're getting back to this point again, man. These high sorcerers. The issue was with Birsad was that he was carrying them away constantly, and they ended up piling up. And I just couldn't take them down. I just didn't get lucky insta-kills, unfortunately, which was pretty sad. I mean, I think I ended up beating the level, but still, 70 hearts, it doesn't count, so you don't need to see it. Right now, how are we doing? Much better. Like, so far no lives lost. And they're not as piled up as they used to, which is good. Sure, we freeze the screen every now and then, but, you know, that's one of the reasons why Ice Cold is so OP. You can just have 12 seconds of breathing room. What more do you want? This is awesome. It's, in my opinion, it's even better than Birsad's ability, because it gives you time. You can actually stall for cooldowns or for your units to respawn, which is pretty key in this, you know, challenge. And is this sorcerer ever gonna die? Thank you. And Magnus gets deleted out of the picture. Get out of here! Yeah! Now we get up to our little Chad Gerald. Thou art man army! Well, is he gonna do something today? Or is he just gonna sunbait right there? I don't know. Well, you already know if you watched my last challenge. Anyway, so far so good. I mean, the only new enemy technically that we have is the Musketeers, which are pain in the butt to say the least, because they have a lot of damage and a lot of range, so they can shred through my dragon pretty quickly. The Dark Knights, not so much, but still they can take them down if given enough time, so we have to spawn kill them, which is, you know, the usual good way to kill annoying enemies. That's pretty much it. You just spawn kill them, just like with the I don't remember the names. The Burry Pops from the third. God damn it, I can't remember it. Well, I'm just gonna give you the picture right here, so you can look up the enemy. But this enemy was annoying because you end up spawning a lot of skeletons, and if you leave it for too long, it just ends up creating its own army of darkness, and it was really annoying. So yeah, just like with them, spawn kill and you should be fine. Time your abilities well, and you're gonna be succeeding. Also, there's one paladin getting through, but whatever, the Dark Knights are gonna say no, they're gonna stun him to death. Pretty easy. Now for this part, we have one little troop trying to break the Dark Knights. That was so cute. Now, the one-man army is coming for us. Is he gonna break the Dark Knights? No, he's not. Oh, he's just gonna get permastun, man. Look at this. No progress. No freaking progress whatsoever. He already lost like a third of his health. Come on, Gerald. You can do it. I feel so bad for him, man. He can't move. He's stunned. The Dark Knights are too strong. They end up stunning him to death. Jesus, that's the funniest thing that I've ever seen with this boss. He just doesn't move. He just stays there and we basically wait Ice Cold to kill him, and after being stuck here, we take him down. Get out, Gerald! That was so funny. Anyway, now we're up to the castle, the last level. Can we take it down? Well, first of all, we have to break the wall of the castle in order to get into the castle. So yeah, this part was pretty easy, like, there's nothing much to say about it. The only problem was the Griffin, Bombardiers and the Musketeers, but, you know, with some micromanagement and proper ability usage, you should be fine. There shouldn't be much issue whatsoever. And if you lose lives on this part, then you just suck. I'm just gonna be honest with you, you suck. Because you shouldn't be. I mean, yeah, granted I lost Ice Cold, so I guess I sucked a little bit too. Because, you know, I wasn't looking. Apparently, group damage from ground enemies also applies to flying heroes, which, you know... I mean, I know that already, but I'm just pointing it out. Now for these Musketeers, come on. We're just gonna freeze them, and we can wait. We can wait for them. Well, they already did. That was kind of underwhelming. Whatever, it is what it is. The wagon goes down, and the wall goes down as well. With a Soul Crusher! And now Vengenace runs away again. And now we have to face him. We have to face Paragon. However, there is a big issue in this challenge, which I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna tell you right now what it is. It's the fact that we have almost no real damage. The only damage that we're gonna have for Paragon is Ice Cold, the Demon, the Archdemon, and the Soul Crusher, and maybe reinforcements, and that's it. The Dark Knights cannot attack Paragon while the Archdemon is engaged in battle, which sucks, because that means they're useless. I mean, sure, they can stall him, which is good, but other than that... Oh, Ice Cold, come on, don't die on me now! Don't die, little buddy! You can do it! Get him out of these sorcerers! They are bad, they end up bombarding him somehow. Hunting Eagles? Well, actually I did something clever. I left this Hunting Eagle... Oh, wait, I skipped it. Well, whatever, ignore that. Now here we have Paragon. But unfortunately, man, oh my god, I ended up messing my micro. I just saw the Dark Knight, damn it! No, Paragon got a lot further than he should have. Well, the fighting begins, man. Can we take it down? Can we take down this boss? Well, let's find out. Look at the health on the Archdemon, man. He's going down pretty quickly. But Paragon's done already. Like, we just have to beat his second phase. Oh boy, it's gonna get tough. It's gonna get tough, man. We use Soul Crusher, we use everything in our power. Ice Cold is not attacking him for some reason. Alright, now he's back to attacking him, but he ends up dying! No! I forgot he deals group damage. Oh no! The Archdemon is on like a little trickle of health. And unfortunately he dies! No! Damn it! Ah! Right at the very end, man. Right at the very freaking end. Not gonna lie, I end up rage quitting on that part. I rage quit hard. Like, I needed like a cigarette, a cup of beer, and a little bit of sleep in order to get over the stress. It was that bad. Because this level is long, for those of you who don't know. It takes like 30 minutes to beat. And 30 minutes of my life just got wasted. Right at the very end. Ah, that hurts. That hurts so bad that, I don't know, I just don't feel my bones anymore. That didn't make sense now, did it? Anyway, let's get back to the wall. Alright, we know what's going on. We know the jizzle jazzle. Can we get out of it? Come on, can we kill this guy, please? Thank you very much. Let's break the wall once again, man. Just destroy it. There you go. Now Vengenace runs away, and let's begin once again. I mean, honestly, the strategy was pretty much the same. It wasn't as different that... Like, there weren't any differences. The only thing was that I actually microed and I wasn't brain dead while during the boss. Because who the hell does that? Like, I freaking sold my tower and that ended up crushing, man. Maybe I just misused some abilities and that's it. But this time, however, we're gonna take down this boss. He's gonna go down to the bits of heck. And he's gonna burn. He's gonna burn for eternity. Now, we have to take down these bombardiers. However, this time I remember something. Look at that. We're gonna leave one of them alive. Because I'm recharging the Soul Crusher. Sure, it's a long, tedious process, even on 4 times the speed. But it was worth it, in my opinion. And now, let's face off Paragon once again. This time, the Archdemon is gonna come out victorious, and he's gonna raid the kingdom. We're gonna defeat Vengenace and his minion. Can we take him down? Let's find out. This time, much more efficient stalling than the last. And for now, the Archdemon is losing a lot less health, which is good. And first base of Paragon already goes down. The health is looking good. Archdemon is healthy. Can we keep it up? Can we keep it up? Let's find out. Come on. Come on, Archdemon. This time we have to do... Oh no! No, Ice Cold! Don't die right now! We need you! You're our only source of damage! Come on! Can we take him down? Come on! Come on! Can we take him down? Oh no! No! Yeah! So close to death! That was awesome, man! Woo! We did it! We beat this level! So, in the end, the question must be answered. Can you beat Kingdom Rush Vengeance on Impossible Mode using only Dark Knights? Yeah! Yes you can! That was awesome! One of the toughest things that I've ever done, but it was awesome. Sure, I had to use a dragon, but I dare you to try using a dragon. Not using a dragon, actually. Try it out for yourself.